Pepsi commercial.
Welcome to the Bronx Project Podcast. I am host 1 of 2. I'm Mirez.
And I am host 2 of 2, Earl Grey.
I love it.
Hash.
For those... No, shut the fuck up. I'm done. I'm tired of this. For those of you who are just tuning in, Josh and I have had an internal struggle.
Earl Grey.
Earl Grey, and look, I'm fucking up already. Earl Grey and I have had an internal struggle where he insisted on referring to himself as Joshua.
I mean, that's my name.
Not anymore.
I mean, it's still my name.
No, you're Earl Grey. My ID. You're EG for short.
EG?
EG.
Egg?
Egg.
Me and Egg.
Mirez and EG.
I love it already.
Well, like I said, this is the Bronx Project Podcast.
Podcast.
I'm from Boston. This is the Boston Podcast.
We from Boston. We're not even doing the accent right. Let's get the accent.
I don't give a fuck about
I'm gonna
Boston.
do the accent.
I'm from New York. I don't give a fuck about Boston.
I drive my car to Boston.
Drive my car to Boston.
My car to Boston.
To Boston.
You know, this is the podcast. I changed my radiator.
Well,
that's really bad. We're bad at accents. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Oh my god.
This week, as you guys well know, we have a beer of the week every week. The Bronx Project beer of the week is Brooklyn Lager Oktoberfest. Or yep. Is it still Brooklyn Lager? The Brooklyn Brewery Oktoberfest?
Well, it's the Brooklyn Brewery Oktoberfest beer. It's seasonal.
It doesn't indicate that it's a lager anywhere.
No, it's not Brooklyn Lager at all. It's an Oktoberfest beer. Not going to explain to you what that is, but it's a month in Germany, mostly in October. They actually moved it before into September because of weather reasons. It's warmer in September. October in Germany is fucking cold as shit.
Right.
Anyways, it's to celebrate German history.
Right. Nice.
Which is not the brightest history.
As you guys know, every week we have a different beer that we like to promote. Have to get our taste palette up there. Have to put you guys on to new beers for those of you who care about this shit.
Mm-hmm.
For the month of August, way off.
You are drunk, my friend.
October. The month of October.
Yeah. We've
decided to go with October themed beers.
Yeah. Well, last week's theme was pretty much the Hefe, the pumpkin.
It was the Harvest Hefe.
Yeah, the Harvest Hefe, which is a pumpkin spiced ale.
This week, as I said, it's Brooklyn Oktoberfest. How do you feel about this beer?
I love Brooklyn Oktoberfest, honestly, because it just tastes like every Oktoberfest beer. If you taste an Oktoberfest beer, a lot of people say that's what beer should taste like. It's traditional German flavored beer.
Right.
You know? And you can't go wrong with that. It's pretty much you just drinking a cerveza.
I'm enjoying it.
Oh, it's nice. Pass me the opener.
Here you go, good sir.
Gracias.
Been sipping. You guys heard me open it. It's been 2 minutes in. Almost done with this bottle.
Yeah, he just opened it, and
I drink beer. He's
looking to open another one.
Soon.
I see your eyes.
You see me.
I see in your eyes.
What fucking song is that?
That's isn't it Kendrick?
Nah.
No?
No, I've never heard.
No, I know. I said it because I heard it in the song. No, I'm probably right. I think it's a Kendrick song.
Yeah.
Whatever. No, we'll figure it out.
I hear Mockingbird. Eminem. I can see it in your eyes. Deep inside, you want to cry because I ain't there. That's
not what I was referencing, though. Yeah.
Daddy's with you when you're...
I'll show you the song later. Yeah, we'll binge Kendrick and see
what... To talk about Eminem.
Yeah, what's up?
This week, Eminem released the BT cypher.
Yeah.
He didn't release it. Obviously, it's a BT thing, but the big thing they promoted throughout the cypher is Eminem coming at Trump. How do you feel about that?
I mean, Eminem really went raw. He said everything he needed to say.
Right.
He showed his dislike with Trump and his dislike with the whole situation that's been going on, especially Trump using media and the NFL to use as a divergent,
right?
From what's going on with the hurricane relief, Puerto Rico, Virgin Islands, and police brutality, and even the the Nazis going through Charlottesville and shit like that. Hey, someone's got to say it.
People have been saying it, though.
Yeah, they've been saying it, but
sometimes,
who speaks
sadly,
louder than Eminem?
Yeah, sadly, sometimes you need the white face to come out and say something that everyone's been saying, but no one really listens to until someone with the white face says it. Yeah, Eminem's the white face. I think he understands that. I think
he definitely understands that he's the white face out of the entire cipher, and people are gonna listen to Eminem. But I wouldn't even think it's because it's the white face. It's just because Eminem's Eminem. He's rap god. Everybody was appreciating that cipher. Everybody. No one. I've never seen. I mean, besides the people who were technically against it, pro-Trumps.
But that's the thing is that I saw anti-Trumps who were also against it. The big argument there was, who are you to say that? Because if we look, let's take a step back. Let's look at Eminem's career. Wouldn't you argue that Eminem is Donald Trump?
What?
Eminem's subject matter throughout the course of his entire career, grab him by the pussy, like that's something Eminem would say in a song. Eminem came at Donald Trump for being mega filthy rich, and I don't know too many people that are richer than Eminem.
No, you're right.
He raps about murder, rape, nasty stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
So people are like, all right, for you to come, like you gotta have some balls to now act like you're on the positive end of things.
But the thing is, I don't even think that he was trying to put himself on a positive pedestal.
No. Listen, I'm glad Eminem did what he did to a certain degree. I think the criticism is to be expected, and he has to take it. He has to take it on the chin because his whole career, people were like, "Yo, you're going too far," and he's like, "Nah, fuck it, I'm gonna push the boundaries. I'm gonna push the limits." And now he's basically saying the same thing to Donald Trump. It comes off as hypocritical.
Yeah. But the thing is,
I am still glad that he said it, obviously.
I'm pretty sure.
And listen, he may have had a change of heart. He's what, 44, 45?
He's old.
He's,
Yeah, he's about 45.
He's about to do a mental growth spurt.
Yeah. And, I mean, his music was crazy brutal and, super, super graphic. And, he doesn't mask what he says. Yeah. But a lot of people are going to listen to what Eminem says because of his stature. His stature of rap god, and people respect him no matter what. And a lot of people don't like Eminem, but a lot of people do like Eminem, and that I see as in the comparison with Donald Trump, because a lot of people admire Donald Trump.
Very divisive.
And
very divisive.
And a lot of people really despise Donald Trump. It's like 50-50, but really strong 50-50. The same thing with Eminem. A lot of people thought that his music was the bottom of what rap music should be. Is disgusting. The way he just makes fun of everybody, the way he talks about killing his wife and his mother and all that shit,
raping his mother,
and his mental issues and stuff. So they both,
raping
I see. That's where I see the comparison between Eminem and Donald Trump. But everybody's got their Donald Trump.
Yeah, listen, like I guess
Eminem's our Donald Trump. It's like that. I gotta deal with him.
I wanna, to some degree, like you could make the argument at the very least that Eminem did this as a marketing scheme. Yeah, like the way the social climate is, you can't come out there and do the regular Eminem thing. Nah, you'll get chewed up and spit out if he came out here in 2017, damn near 2018, talking about raping women and stuff. That he maybe he sat down with his team, his marketing team, like, all right, how do we do this? Let's point the finger at someone else. Yeah, Donald Trump. Mm-hmm. He's worse. I'm not bad. I'm not Donald Trump. So that's the argument that's being made against Eminem. You can at least see why that argument's being made. I will say though, an ally is an ally, and I appreciate what he's doing because it got people talking. That's all it's about. Just get people talking, and it accomplished that. And I'm pretty sure Donald Trump heard that freestyle and was fuming.
He probably wanted to challenge him.
Yeah, he was like, "Someone write me a verse."
Eminem, you fucking queer. Why you come up here making fun of me? I got tears. I'll be here all night. That's enough of rap from Earl Grey.
Yeah.
/ Josh Valentine.
He Earl Grey sticks to the production side of things.
Yep. Talking about production, goddamn side of things, I've actually been thinking about making music again.
Yeah?
Yeah, but not in the production value, as in me producing music.
Like making music.
Making music. Remember that project that came out? It's called You Better Put That Phone on Vibrate. Yeah.
Why y'all hitting me up? Stop that shit.
Yeah. It was a project that I came up with called Songs for Destruction.
Yeah.
It was my alt progressive rock projection, and I came out a few months ago. Came out with a song called, not promoting myself at all here. It's called
You should.
License to Kill, and I felt like that was my best to kill. Yeah.
They'll break.
Yeah. And I felt like that out of a lot of the songs that I've been writing has been...
Promote your SoundCloud, bro.
Yeah, my SoundCloud, you'll find me on Josh Valentine.
Valentine, because it's spelled like Valentine, but without the E at the end.
Yeah, so if you're Spanish, you know.
Yeah.
But if you're white, you know now. Josh Valentine Music, and I have a lot of songs on there. I have a whole EP up in there if you want to listen to that. I'm just getting better. Also, the song I'm talking about, License to Kill by Songs for Destruction, is up on there too. It's the cover with a horse on it, black and white. It's a very good song. I'm legit impressed with that song.
I remember saying, sorry to interrupt.
Go ahead.
Was nervous for you to release that just because I think the alternative rock scene is played out.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, you're not gonna get much traction in that field, but when you release that song, I believe in that song, bro.
Yeah,
it's a good song.
Mm-hmm. And I released it knowing all the factors.
Yeah.
I know that alternative rock, metal, all that shit is just
it's
not
dying.
gonna.
Yeah,
it's pretty much dead in the media.
Yeah.
So, but I just put it out there because I'm like, I made a good song. I'm just gonna just throw it out there and just have fun with it. That's for people to listen to.
And did you have fun with it?
Hell yeah, I had fun with it.
That's
I play it sometimes. I don't listen to my music all the time. But that song I listen to constantly because I'm very impressed, not with the production skill, but I'm just impressed with the writing of that song. The way it was written, the way the lyrics came out fluently, the way everything, even the passion that I came out with all the vocals. Very impressed with myself, and I always pat my back.
Don't be ashamed to suck your own dick, bro.
No, I'm sucking my dick real hard right now. I'm stroking that shaft.
I'm not you suck your dick while you're stroking the shaft?
Yeah. Skills. But that's what I'm doing right now. But yeah, I'm gonna start doing that project again. Not for, like I said, not for any type of value of it. I'm not gonna try to get money out of it. I'm not gonna try to get a bunch I'm just gonna put it out there because why the fuck not?
I respect that.
Yeah, I've been going through kind of this writer's block with music, and that's the whole reason why I haven't released anything even under my production name, Earl Grey, which is another SoundCloud if you guys want to check out Earl Grey Productions. I'm the only one up there. So you can't miss that. There's a bunch of beats up there and
Earl Grey
a bunch of songs.
EARLGREY.
No, it's GRAY actually.
AY?
Yeah, GRAY because the American way of spelling it is with A because America, and the English way, which is with the E. Right. So you see how they did that.
Earl Grey with an A.
Yeah, Earl Grey with an A. It's up there if you want to listen to some production, but that's not what I'm really focusing on right now. It's definitely the Songs for Destruction, which is another profile if you guys want to check out on
Did you
SoundCloud.
make it already?
I made a whole bunch.
All right, so promote that.
Yeah, Songs for Destruction.
While you're promoting,
slide
me a beer.
Oh, hell yeah.
I would like to
open it.
Do the honors.
Yeah, he's gonna do the honors of snap.
I love that sound. Man.
I wish it just went yay.
I would like for my beers from now on. Every time I open, be like good shit,
or it just has a little orgasm, it just finished.
I don't like that grunt. It's too much bass in that grunt.
Too much bass. I'm sorry. I'll EQ it out. But yeah, gonna start writing music again. I'm happy with that feeling, and I have a bunch of songs that I pre-recorded already for that Songs for Destruction.
If you guys are into rock music, and even if you're not, open up your palette a little.
Yeah.
Follow him, Earl Grey Productions. Joshua Valentine, or is it Josh Valentine?
Josh Valentine.
Josh Valentine,
music.
one word?
Yeah, Josh Valentine means Josh space Valentine space music. That's another thing. You'll find every single little project.
And you said
that I made
Songs of Destruction?
Songs for Destruction. It's the most metal name I can come up with. It's only literally because with these songs that I write for Songs for Destruction, I'm tackling kind of like political and ignorance and things like that. Like License to Kill was a feminist song. Right. It's about how men objectify women and try to take advantage of them, and you know, pretty much the license to kill. Since they're men, they feel like they have the right to objectify women in every way. And then in the end of the song, the woman, or you know, the woman, whoever could be, I don't know, starts to rebel against the men and finds herself as a strong woman and starts to find her license to kill. Yeah, no, it's a deep song. That's why I'm so invested with that project. But yeah, so check that out, guys. Check it out.
Yeah,
it's gonna be out there.
It's gonna be up there. Let's talk sports for a bit.
Oh hell yeah!
As you guys know, I'm a big basketball fan. Josh is a big baseball fan. We try to do our due diligence with football.
Yeah,
I personally, strangely enough, I'm in a fantasy football league. Whilst also protesting football. I'm not watching the games.
No?
Nope.
I mean, I watch them just to see the score.
I'm not watching them,
I kind of like get out of there.
I'm not watching them.
Just because of the whole thing going on?
My homie Colin Kaepernick. I stand with him.
No,
I really do.
Same here. Like I said, I just look at the scores because I
look at the scores because fan. I'm in a fantasy football league.
Yeah.
But I don't watch the game. I try not to support him in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Let's talk. Would you like to start off with? Let's start off with baseball. Actually,
I'm gonna start with baseball since it's so big right now.
I want to wipe the egg off my face real quick. I don't know if you would like to do the same. Last week, Josh and I ripped into the Yankees.
Yeah, we ripped into New York sports in general.
But we ripped into the Yankees, and then the very next day, they were like, "Hold my beer."
Yeah. Well, what happened last week was they were playing against Cleveland. They lost 2 games in Cleveland, and we all thought that was the end of it. All right, that's the end of it. They had a day off the next day, and then they came in and pretty much won 3 games in a row. You know, pretty much canceling out the Indians, and then entering the ALCS, the American League Championship Series, which is a big thing for the Yankees, who are mostly a rookie team. Like I said, I was very mad because they have so much potential, but we'll see what happens, I said to myself. And then out of nowhere, they just started dominating. Like, they even had a scoreless game. Yeah, so give it up to the Yankees for...
And they did it without major contributions from Aaron Judge.
Nah, all the rookies, actually, most of the rookies haven't been really doing much. Gary Sanchez, Aaron Judge, they haven't been contributing so hard.
Yeah. It's a big stage.
Yeah.
I can imagine. It's a lot to take on your first year.
And it is their first year and first postseason.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, like, that's some big shit. That's why I didn't expect much from the Yankees in the postseason, to be honest. But Greg Bird's been doing pretty well. He's also struggling, but he's the only rookie that's been producing. But give it up to all the veteran players. The players that people wouldn't even think that would do anything. Yeah. They're the ones producing the runs. They're the ones out pitching the other teams. So that's pretty much how we beat the Cleveland Indians, is we outpitched them and we exploited all their pitchers with our battings. And give it up to like Didi Gregorius doing his thing.
Amazing.
My man's been dominating.
Force.
Yeah.
In that playoff series.
And Brett Gardner. That's Didi Gregorius and Brett Gardner pretty much doing their things, as in like, I would say they're the captains of the team. They pretty much carry that team as the vets. But they played Houston 2 games in a row for the ALCS, and they lost. Both games. Yeah, 2 games in a row. The first game, we lost. I didn't watch it, but we lost because we misplayed on the plate. There was Greg Bird on third base, and they waved him home to go to home, but then they tagged him out. And then that cost us a chance to win the game.
Right.
Yeah, because the game was tied. And then the game after that, right in the 9th inning, we were tied with the Astros, 1-1. Justin Verlander, the pitcher, starting pitcher for the Houston Astros, was dominating. I mean, but I assumed this guy would dominate. This guy is a Cy Young winner, MVP, former MVP. So this man knows his stuff. He came straight from Detroit to the Astros, to a winning team, to dominate, and that's exactly what he did. So he outpitched the Yankees. He dominated all the way to the 9th inning, which is crazy. That's a full game. He pitched the full game.
Yeah.
Not perfect because they got a home run. Not a home run. They just got a run off of him.
Right.
But still, phenomenal job from Justin
Is to say, the reason why we wipe the egg off of our face, because as you hear it kind of still sounds like they're about to fuck up. The general consensus of the Yankees has been that they're a team that's 1 year away from actually making noise. So for them to make a noise in the sense that they're in the second round, when they weren't even expected to be a playoff team,
not at all.
I think we gotta wipe the egg off our face and tip our hat to the New York Yankees.
Like, dude, I tipped my hat off once they beat the Twins in the wild card game.
Right.
I was like, I'm amazed. I knew they were gonna beat the Twins, but the fact that they stood their ground in the postseason, in the playoffs, that's impressive to see. Yeah, to see Yankees who haven't been in the playoffs since 2012, and then come in with a mostly rookie team and then dominate the sport. Come on, you gotta give your hat. I didn't expect them to go this far. I honestly thought that they would get shut down by the Cleveland Indians, who were looking for revenge.
Everyone thought.
They were looking for revenge. They broke the record 22 games win streak this season. They did some phenomenal things. And, come on, they were in the World Series last year, and they almost won. And that was a long, long World Series. So, give it up to the Yankees, even though they lost 2 games straight from Astros. But they're coming back to the Bronx tomorrow.
I would like for us to get a soundboard.
Yeah.
Because in my head there was an audio clap sound that just went off.
I mean, I can always insert it.
We gotta hit it. We gotta hit it with the. If we do end up having that, and all of the things that I just said is redundant, I apologize. but I just made this podcast better, so suck my dick.
I mean, I'm editor in chief.
So
we'll see what happens.
Let's jump onto the Knicks.
Oh yeah,
preseason is over.
Oh, thank God.
You want to take a chance at guessing how the Knicks did in 5 games?
No, I'm not gonna guess because I know they did terrible.
They did 0-5.
Yeah,
they won 0 games.
It was nasty.
They lost 5 games. They played 5 games.
And they lost all 5 games. But like you said before,
to be expected.
Yeah, like you said before, it doesn't matter because it's preseason.
It's preseason. Kristaps Porzingis and Frank Ntilikina were out for the majority of preseason. A lot of people are really pissed off about that. I want to say, you guys need to stop freaking out over preseason. So many people, like there was an ACL tear, a hamstring injury during preseason. You don't want to stress your star players out during the preseason.
Nah.
That's not something you want to do just to show off. These aren't games that are going to count towards the record anyway.
Not at all. It's just going to show what we look like.
Exactly. And we're going to look bad because this is a majority new team. It's a majority young team. We're going to look bad. We played pretty horribly throughout 4 games. I think we played well in the 5th game. Mind you, we didn't have Porzingis. We didn't have Frank Ntilikina.
We got close.
Yeah, we lost by like, I think it was like 5 points.
No, I remember the score was real close.
Tim Hardaway Jr. has been playing phenomenally. He's 18 points per game, shooting over 50% from the field, shooting 39% from 3.
Yeah.
He's playing phenomenally.
Nah, he looks good.
Doug McDermott went off for 21 points. He was a fucking phenom from 3. if he can get his defending down pat, he's gonna be a contributor.
Hell yeah.
Kristaps Porzingis, as you know, he didn't play, but I'm excited to see what he does this year.
Yeah,
this year is going to be a big.
He's always interesting to see every single year.
Porzingis.
Yeah, he's.
But the thing is that Porzingis, during his first season, his first go around, he averaged 14, almost 15 points. This second go around averaged 18 point something, almost 19 points, and this was as the second option first year and the third option in the second year. Now he's bumping all the way up to the first option.
Yeah.
The offense is going to run through him. I'm fully expecting him to be a 25 point per game scorer.
Well, pretty much the whole team is counting on this man. He's carrying the whole Knicks. He's that new leader.
That's to say, I want us I don't want to be the guy that advocates for tanking. Tanking, for those of you who don't know, is the practice of intentionally losing games in order to pick up a higher draft pick. The draft is when new players from college come into the NBA. Mm-hmm. The higher the draft, the better players from college go first, obviously, you know?
Yeah, of course.
So the idea in tanking is also I feel like I'm all over the place. Also, the way the draft works is the teams with the worst records
get the
higher draft picks.
Get the best pick.
So the idea behind tanking is purposefully losing games to get a worse record and a higher draft pick, and in the long run becoming a better team. Obviously, it's frowned upon because no one wants to intentionally lose games, and no fans want to buy tickets.
I don't want to see. I do not want to see them.
I'm not trying to go to a Knicks game.
That's a theory, though.
Watch them lose.
But that's a theory that you think that the Knicks are going to do is tank. So that we tanked last year pretty bad. No, we weren't the worst.
That's the thing is that we didn't tank. The thing is that we were just bad.
Yeah, we were just bad.
The entire time we were like, no, we are above tanking. We don't believe in tanking.
Borderline
and we just
tank.
Kept losing games.
No, we were just borderline tank last year. This year, I don't want to see them tank because I actually do want to see their games. I want to go to Madison Square and watch a game.
I intend for us to go.
Yeah, I want to watch a game, but I don't want to go and then see them lose.
Right.
I want to just have the theory of maybe they'll win.
The thing is, I at least want to go and see them try.
Yes.
I understand that they're gonna lose a lot of games. They're a very young roster now. They don't have Carmelo Anthony, who's like a go-to scorer who can get you 30.
Nope.
On any night if he gets hot.
Oh, my man's in Kansas City.
No, he's in
Oklahoma. Sorry. Yeah. I get those confused all the time.
It's a small market.
Yeah, regardless. Oklahoma, where people drive cars, and that's it.
And that's it. There's no... Do they even have buses?
Who knows? Not even they know. They walk outside. It's
he's gonna start a bus line. he's gonna lead the charge to make Oklahoma City a more metropolitan area.
My man, his Friday nights are just gonna be
boring.
He's just gonna go home and just twiddle his thumbs,
watch reruns of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Did you see Halloween's coming up, and actually Carmelo Anthony, he posted a picture of his Halloween costume.
What is it?
He's the Night King.
What?
From Game of Thrones.
Really?
Super dope.
You wouldn't think that he's a big nerd.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really gotta be nerdy to watch.
Game
of Thrones, but Game of Thrones is a pop culture show, bro. I know it's nerdy. The base is nerdy. You know, I read the books and all that stuff. So I'm right there with you. I'd say that I'm pretty nerdy.
Same. Nah, we're big nerds.
But Game of Thrones also crossed over to pop culture at this point.
Yeah, because it's a very good show. It's a popular show.
I don't think it's really like a nerdy thing to watch Game of Thrones. Either way, he's a Game of Thrones fan, and he dressed up as the Night King.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm a fan of his costume.
What's
your costume?
Oh, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
Spooderman. Yeah, Spider-Man this year. I don't know. I just woke up one day. I'm like, I'm going to be Spider-Man. And that's been my thing with the gym. That's why I've also been hitting up the gym really hard, is because I want to fill out that costume very well.
Spider-Man's a ripped guy. People don't know this, right? Yeah, people try to play that he's just a web slinger, but Spider-Man's strong.
Oh, hell yeah. Fit. He's very fit. I'm not the rippest guy. I'm more bulky in more places. I that I drink muscle milk. But yeah, I mean, I'll just be Spider-Man if he ate a lot of carbs.
Yeah.
And he hit the gym and started doing deadlifts.
Spider-Man, if he didn't do CrossFit.
Man, I'm gonna be the Spider-Man with the best ass ever.
I am. You didn't ask me because you're a rude guy. But I'm gonna be Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah.
I've been trying to be Wreck-It Ralph for like 2 years, bro.
You're 2 years late.
Last year, I was telling people, I was like, I wanted to be Wreck-It Ralph, but I couldn't find the overalls. So overall, I was overall the festivities before they were all over.
Good job. Good job. Number 2, you're kind of 2 years late with the Wreck-It Ralph thing.
I don't give a shit, bro.
You gotta
look at my.
You could have always found a costume in Party City.
Nah, man. I need a good pair of overalls. I don't feel like Party City is gonna hook me up on the overall department.
Nah, it'll be like plastic.
Yeah. I don't want a plastic.
So you want costume. A cosplayer thing?
I want to cosplay Wreck-It Ralph.
You really want to make your own outfit going on.
I'm gonna be Wreck the Pussy Ralph.
Oh jeez.
My dick gonna be hanging out the fucking.
Who you be? I'm Wreck the Pussy Ralph.
The overalls is gonna have. Overalls have like a P?
No. What I would suggest is literally just don't wear any underwears and just the whole time just have like kind of like a slush going on, like just like a chub.
A chub?
And
bro, my dick shows through my pants.
Dude, these are overalls. But yeah, just walk around and let that shit bounce and just walk around.
Think of the kids.
Yeah, you just can't walk around.
The problem is that like I gotta wear it exclusively to like an adult party.
you can't put your dick out. Yeah, you gotta contain that.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, get a vanity belt.
But yeah, so that's what Josh and I are going with. He's gonna be
Spider-Man,
the web slinger.
I'm gonna be,
and I'm gonna be in another way.
My sound effect for web slinging, and that was his sound effect for jizzing.
Just
know that Halloween is for kids. So the fact that you're
it's not really though,
and
it's
you're
not really.
Jizzing,
but it's not.
You're jizzing.
It's Halloween for kids though, because you got the Halloween parade, which is absolutely not for kids.
It's a child's movie.
Yeah, but fucking so are princesses, and there's like sexy princesses in Halloween, and they got wild shit. Halloween's more for adults than for kids.
They got wild shit.
Yeah, they got like fuck out of here, man. You're not about to ruin my life with this shit.
No, I'm just saying, just be careful with the kids. Like, contain your dick, but then when you get to the club, just whip it out.
Whip that shit out,
and then be careful. You might go to jail.
Yeah,
and then I gotta bail you out as Spider-Man. I gotta freaking sling my way into jail, free your ass.
You can break through the.
I know, just pull that shit apart, and then get. The thing is, you're Wreck-It. You're supposed to wreck that shit.
I'm a wreck it.
I'm even supposed to save you.
You're gonna come to save me. You're gonna find that I'm already saved.
You probably drank too much the Bronx beer ale. No, the Brooklyn Oktoberfest that day. Yo. And he's like, I'm gonna wreck it. And he's just trying to break it, but then he realizes that he's just using his dick.
And it's good because, like, I'm going to the gym.
Same.
So I'm gonna be Wreck-It Ralph, and I'm not gonna look like.
You gonna be Rip It Ralph?
Yeah, I'm gonna be Rip It Ralph.
Rip this shit.
Yeah. So it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna be intimidating people.
I can't believe you said wreck that pussy Ralph.
Wreck the pussy Ralph. What's wrong with that?
I'm thinking about a name for a porn.
That would be the name of a porn.
Not
actually.
Wreck-It Ralph. Is just Wreck the Pussy Ralph.
Wreck the Pussy Ralph. What would be the Pitch me an idea for Wreck the Pussy Ralph. What's the story?
All right, so the whole story was that he was the bad guy in all the video games. So he's the bad guy in all the porn. And he wants to be the good guy. He doesn't want to be that guy that's just interrupting porns anymore. He wants to be the guy that's getting some puss. So he's going in, and he's like, I'm a wreck that shit. And that's his name. That's his catchphrase. He just goes in and he just starts wrecking pussy.
I don't want to be that guy.
And people are like, no, you can't do that. You're supposed to be the guy in the back that's supposed to be ruining this porn. He's like, nah, I'm going to make the porn. And he just starts fucking jizzing everywhere. And then Spider-Man comes out of nowhere and starts into pussies.
Into pussies?
Into pussies.
You're disgusting.
It's a porn. It's a porn.
I want us to stop doing this podcast effective immediately.
Hey, we just promoted this really good.
God damn it.
We can't just stop it.
Follow the Bronx Project podcast. We're on Facebook, SoundCloud, where else? Instagram, Twitter. And you can follow us at the BX Project. That's THEBXPROGETT.
Yeah, I can't spell.
I'm all right. I do what I do. So follow us at the BRONX Project, the BX Project. Also on Google Play Music.
Yep.
Please, I know we've been getting a lot of questions about this. Go to Google Play Music, but don't type in the BRONX Project there. You got to go to the menu.
Just go
scroll down to podcast. When you're there, you type in the BRONX Project and scroll down to the podcast section. It's not going to be the first thing you see. You got to go to podcast, and it's going to be the only selection.
We're the only BRONX Project. There's no other. So, give it up to us finding that name.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Also, we're on iTunes.
Yes.
Similar process.
Very similar process. You have to go to podcast in order to find us. You're not going to find...
Unless you have an iPhone, in which case, you can just go to the podcast app.
Yeah. That's also another thing. Yeah.
The BRONX Project.
Spotify is pending. It's really hard to get your shit on Spotify, but we'll figure it out soon. They're really still tweaking around with the podcast section.
They don't have a real podcast community yet.
Yeah.
So it's kind of all over the place. But we're working on it. Mm-hmm. We will get on there.
Because a lot of people listen to Spotify. I do.
Yeah.
I'm
an Apple Music guy.
Yeah. I mean, Wreck-It Ralph versus fucking
You're going to win. Spider-Man will win. Spider-Man will whip the shit out of Wreck-It Ralph.
You want to see that?
I wouldn't want to see that because I know the outcome already.
I'm like simulation.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I know the outcome already.
You just know that Spider-Man is just gonna.
Yeah. What the fuck is Wreck-It Ralph gonna do?
He's gonna wreck it.
Wreck what? Wreck his
that
web?
Pussy.
But Spider-Man don't got a pussy.
You don't know Spider-Woman.
Yeah, no. Wreck-It Ralph versus Spider-Woman. Wreck-It Ralph wins.
Yeah, he's just gonna whip his shit out.
That sounds rapey. I don't want to say that.
I mean, she might be into it.
She might be. That's something you want to know for sure.
Yeah,
I mean, you want to guess.
And
no,
then she goes,
Josh.
And then she goes,
No.
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 Man, I don't make the rules.
Those are intimidation games.
Intimidate? You can't intimidate Wreck-It Ralph though.
No.
Can you?
How would you intimidate Wreck-It Ralph? How would you go about doing that?
Being Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's just having an actual power of any sort. He'd be like,
being
fuck.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, he'd just be like, fuck.
Oh shit, Spider-Man. Who told me I was gonna fight him?
I'm in a bit of predicament now.
Yeah, I'm in the pickle. Well, yeah, you can't intimidate me.
So Josh and I, we've been bouncing around this intimidation topic. Josh and I, we're at the gym together.
Yeah, it's a fun story. We're not talking about Wreck-It Ralph anymore or Spider-Man. This is a whole nother story going on.
At the gym, and as you know, Josh and I don't go to the gym together, but once a week we do.
Yeah, I call that Power Day.
We went to his neck of the woods this time. Josh goes to Planet Fitness. I go to Blink.
Yeah. I'm
not the hugest fan of Planet Fitness. We went though.
Neither am I.
Working out, killed it. Did what we do. And we're upstairs changing.
Yeah.
We're getting ready to go downstairs and we just hear a group of ladies just arguing.
It's like a really intense argument too. I'm like trying to change out of my shit and then I just hear... I can't even make out the words, honestly.
I didn't change out anything.
I just hear yelling like, and then I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I thought it was just people making jokes very loudly, but I didn't hear any laughs. And I know laughs. Yeah. We funny.
We do what we do when we do what we do.
But yeah, and then we just go and we're about to leave. And then I just see, two girls walk away from saying certain things. I still can't make out what they're saying. It's another language.
All we fucking hear is these two white ladies in the front. This one white lady's like, calm down. And someone's like, I'm not gonna be intimidated by anyone.
Yep.
But this shit, that's not exactly what she said though.
She was like, I can't be intimidated. I'm not gonna be intimidated by anyone, especially not them. And you picked the wrong girl to be intimidating.
And honestly, the entire time, she was shook. She looked intimidated.
Oh, she looked very intimidated.
She's like one of those people who's like real intimidated, and then you fucking and you walk away from them, and they're like, "Nah, fuck that, nah." You know I'm not pussy.
Or the girl is like, I'm not scared, and she's like obviously shaking. She's like pissing on herself. Let's go.
And the moral of that, we say that to say, stop that bullshit, guys. Stop acting tough for other people. Stop it.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's very common in the Bronx.
No, if you're soft, just be soft.
Yeah, but
just live in your softness.
These draws neck ladies,
just live in your softness.
They just go in and they just want to fight everybody. You know, like just yelling at each other. I don't know what the argument was about. They're probably fighting over bills. They're probably fighting over who's gonna get the last Gatorade.
No, honestly, in my head, the way it happened is they arrived at the same time. And they were trying to check in at the same time.
And there's like one person.
And one person, yeah, and they're like, nah, I'm going to go first. And the other ladies were like, do you not see that we're white?
Which was true.
We go first.
Yeah, the other ladies were black.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So that's what in my head, that's how it went down.
Yeah.
Like in my head, it's like, do you not see my skin?
Thou shalt not cross the whites.
Thou shalt not cross the whites. I will not be intimidated.
You must pay the toll. I shall not be intimidated by your charm.
And that's how it went down in my head. She just got she got super offended that she was skipped in line, and she's not used to getting skipped in things.
Oh no.
And the entire time this woman was real. She was coming off as like bratty, because it wasn't that serious. Like I said, the other two women, like Josh said, actually, they walked away from her. They were like, all right, you bugging. It's not even that serious at all.
Yeah.
And she just kept going off about how she will not be intimidated while she was shaking.
I will not be intimidated.
Just listen, viewers, listeners.
Yes.
It's okay to not be the toughest person.
Yeah.
It's fine.
If you're a pussy, you're a pussy. That's it.
If you're soft, you're soft. It's okay to be soft. Remember I said last week, if you're emotional, it's fine to be emotional. My message for this week is, if you're not a fighter, don't pretend to be a fighter. Because what could have happened to these two white ladies, they could have come across two people who were not about to just let it slide. Who were not about to just walk away. And the moment they hear, I will not be intimidated, they would have fucked around and give you something to be intimidated by.
It's like, oh, really? And just take out a fucking gat and just...
Nah, relax.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They would have hit him with the fist. Hit him with a little bit of fisticuffs.
I'm assuming everyone's carrying a shotgun.
Not in New York.
No?
No.
Nah.
You know what's crazy? Like
the Bronx, bro.
I don't know. I don't think the Bronx is that crazy dangerous anymore. I don't believe that. Maybe like I am 6'2", bigger in stature, and you drive everywhere. Yeah. So you don't have to worry about pedestrian life.
That's right. I never have to. Not anymore.
But no one really approaches me. I'll be walking around in 3 a.m. I'll walk by fucking crowds and shit by myself. No one really says anything to me. I don't know. I've been jumped before. The last time I jumped, I was 17. Yeah. I had a guitar broken on top of my head.
Yeah, and you told me about it. We've established this, that you're a musician and you play the bass, the guitar.
I'm a musician, but in the sense that I'm not a practicing musician. I like making music, but I'm also super shy about the releasing of my own music.
I mean, you're super shy about this whole podcast the whole time.
Yeah, man. I'm a shy guy.
He's a shy guy. You can't intimidate him, though.
Yeah. No. I will not be intimidated.
I will not be intimidated. Nah.
But yeah.
It's not that dangerous anymore. I agree with that.
I would say that, bro. I would wholeheartely say
that.
But
I'm pretty sure people still own a shotgun somewhere.
Oh, no. Listen, you fuck around the wrong person. Listen, you might catch a stray that's not a stray.
Yeah.
You know? But I feel like in the 90s, the possibility of you catching a bullet was a lot bigger of a possibility.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, you just had to watch what you were saying to people. Now, I was walking by the block, and like I said, I live on Grand Concourse. I won't tell you exactly where on Grand Concourse I live because I still live there. I'm walking by, and there's these people arguing, and they're Dominicans. I live in a Dominican neighborhood. I am Dominican.
More detail.
Yeah, I'm a detailed storyteller.
Gotcha.
You know.
Gotcha.
So much so that I ended up getting lost in my story and not remembering what the story was about, like I'm doing right now.
Yeah, I don't even know what it's about. It's something about neighborhood, Dominican neighborhood.
Nah, but listen. So I'm walking by, and these two people are like shoulder to shoulder, as two people who want to pretend like they want to fight, but actually don't want to fight. Do. And the guy was like, "Oh, don't forget, I shoot people out here. I shoot." He said it in Spanish, but I'm assuming that a lot of our listeners don't speak Spanish.
Yeah.
He's like, "I shoot people out here. I shoot people out here." While he had his hands to his side, just shoulder to shoulder, was not swinging.
Nah, that's some middle school shit,
bro. Listen. If you're the kind of guy who shoots someone, you gotta at least be the kind of guy who punches somebody.
There's steps that you take to get to the shooting part, and that requires you to have punched someone in the face at least once.
You didn't even look like you were the kind of guy who was really excited about punching him.
His arms just on the side.
He was just like having a polite conversation with him.
Yo, I love your sweater.
I want your sweater, but I don't want to make a big deal about it. So you know,
just tell me where you got it.
Where you got it,
Macy's.
But not right now because we're in the middle of something.
You got some nice smell on you too. Can I take you out for a date? That close?
Yeah, no, they were talking like that.
Yeah,
but that's my point. Is that's still prevalent in the Bronx? The people who like to act like they're about it. But I don't think people got it in them like that anymore.
People don't want to fight anymore.
People don't want to.
People just want to live.
Yeah. But the thing is that you gotta. Free Taxstone, by the way. He's a podcaster.
Yeah.
Who locked up for nefarious reasons.
Nefarious.
He said once, people don't want to die, but they gotta act like they want to die because they want to live. And the what he meant by that is that in our neighborhoods, machismo is it's a thing.
Yeah,
you know? Being manly, being tough, proving yourself. The hood is a proving ground. And you gotta act sometimes like you're reckless just to survive. You gotta act like you're willing to die just to live.
Yeah, of course.
So that's the thing that you see a lot of, I think. You see a lot of people who are putting up a front of like, this is who I am, fuck out of here. Yeah. Just because they don't want to be pressed. Because a lot of people feel like if you just walk around with your head down, that because a target.
When you get intimidated, you try to intimidate.
Yeah.
Your point, saying, "Yo, I can't be intimidated." When you, in fact, are intimidated, you're just trying to defend yourself.
Yeah.
With bullshit. And
that's what happens. That happens in the streets of the Bronx. That happens inside of Planet Fitnesses.
Oh, that's the first
everywhere.
time ever in Planet Fitness. I wish I see that every day.
I doubt that that's the first time. I'm sure that happens all the
time. That I
time.
Experienced, I'm saying.
Yeah, that was fucking hilarious.
That was like, we're done. We're just leaving. And that kept on repeating in our heads, honestly. It's just, I can't be intimidated. You picked the wrong girl to intimidate today. A woman to intimidate today.
You picked the wrong woman to try to intimidate.
And I'm like, yo,
I think she picked the right woman.
I think you got pretty intimidated. Yeah, you got intimidated. Just stop lying.
You want to pass me a cerveza?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. So as you guys know from last week,
oh my god,
the DVSN division.
Oh yeah,
came out with a new album.
They finally came out with the album
called
that Steven's
Morning
been
After.
Yeah, he's been talking about the album.
I've been talking about this
since the first podcast.
But this is the Division podcast. I'm real excited about it. The album came out. Love it. I need it.
No, I like the album. You played it to me today.
Yeah, I sang it to you.
Yeah, you did sing it to me while using the bathroom. And I'm like, yeah, that's a good album. I didn't really like the last album, but this one,
September 5th, I loved it.
I'll fuck with this one. Morning After.
And to lead into that, so check it out. Check out Division Morning After. It's on Apple Music. It's everywhere. Just check it out. Tell me how you feel about it. We want you guys to start interacting with us more. Write to us on Twitter, on Instagram, DM us.
Yeah.
I post pictures of my muscles on my personal Instagram.
And I also post pictures of his muscles on my Instagram.
Hey, nice. You look like you had a good tricep workout, but also about the BRONX project.
So I see that your friend has been taking pictures of you, but also that was a good album,
and I'm gonna agree with you, and we'll have a conversation from there. This is a perfect time though to lead into the song of the week.
Hey, song of the week.
As Josh guessed last time.
What?
my song of the week for this week.
Oh yeah,
is another Division song.
And
Runaway is the album opener.
It's been fun editing these things,
bro. That's such a good song. I know it's playing as I'm talking right now.
Is
and
it?
you guys feel me? Yeah, because it's gonna.
Oh
be
yeah,
edited.
you're right. You're right.
It's not actually playing, but it will be when you listen to it.
Yeah,
and it's a sexy song. It's a breakup song. He's basically saying, "Run away from me. Like I'm not good enough for you. You knew this whole time." And I feel you, bro. I've been an ain't shit person in my past. I never told someone to run away though. 'Cause I feel like as an ain't shit person, you never think you're an ain't shit person. You never think you're an ain't shit person. You're like, nah, you gotta stick around for my bullshit. So for him to have the ability to look at himself and say, hey, you deserve better, I want to say shout out to Division.
that was a good song.
Amazing song.
Great album. I really like it. I will be checking it out when you leave, especially when I'm doing it.
What about a lot of fuck music?
Yeah, it's definitely
a lot of fuck music.
Girls and guys and gals.
Guys and gals.
If you want to fuck, this would be the album to do it. Morning After by Division.
Well, I would say Division's they're an R&B group, and their style of R&B is more the 90s. It has a lot of elements of today's R&B, but you see the elements of the 90s in it, and it's essential R&B. It's not Molly and your drink R&B. It's not let me fuck you while you on some coke R&B. It's I want to lay you down and caress.
Ooh.
I
know you've been thinking about it.
I know you had a long day. Mm-hmm. Let me rub your back.
Let me touch that booty. Yeah.
Division. What's your song of the week?
Again with some not new artists, but artists you probably haven't heard of ever. So yeah, this artist is called Phosphorescent.
Could you spell that out for us?
Yeah, sure. I have it right in front of me. Phosphorescent. Phosphorescent. I think it's like a glowy thing.
Right.
Yeah. The song's called Song for Zula. It's a love song for someone.
Zula.
Yeah, for Zula, whoever that is, to the person. The band is not necessarily much of a band. It's one person that makes all the songs, writes all the songs, produces all the songs, and has a band that performs with him.
Ooh.
Yeah. But yeah, Song for Zula. It's pretty much a love song. There's a long lyric that I'm gonna read for all you guys, but it's you get the gist of it when I read this to you. So some say love is a burning thing, that it makes a fiery ring. All that I know, love as a caging thing, just a killer come to call from some awful dream. And all you folks, you come to see, you just stand there in the glass looking at me, but my heart is wild and my bones are steel, and I can kill you with my bare hands if I was free. That's some shit.
Ooh.
Yeah. Like love is that powerful.
As you know, you don't know, but I haven't listened to the song yet. Josh, when he puts these songs in your hearts, in your minds, he also does to me.
Yeah.
So when this podcast is over, I would like to listen to this song.
I feel like you have, but you're gonna listen to it again.
Listen to that shit again.
It's the melody of it's really like, it reminds me of an old like Joshua Tree U2 song,
right? And
it kind of has that rhythm going on with. It's an indie song, so it has that vibe also. So you're gonna feel all that, and his vocals are very like monotone kind of.
Ooh.
Like some say love.
I like monotone vocals.
Is
honestly.
a burning thing that makes.
It would be really cool if you could sync it so that while you were singing that, he was singing the same thing.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna do that.
I'm not gonna do that. That's a lot of work in the future when I get better at this. But yeah, check it out. You're gonna love that song. You're gonna want to dedicate that song to a certain love, because it talks about the love It talks about the good feelings and the terrible feelings.
Dedicate it to yourself.
Yeah, the hurtful feeling of love, this is the way it makes you angry, the way it makes you excited for someone.
This is a podcast about self-love.
Yeah.
So dedicate it to yourself first and foremost.
And then if you have that significant other that you've been through.
No, fuck your significant other.
Oh, come on,
Love
man.
yourself first. Love yourself only.
Well, self-love first.
Love yourself only.
Nah, man.
Break up with them.
Calm down.
This has been
You're trying to intimidate
Bronx
bitches.
Project Podcast.
Yeah.
I'm Mirez.
And I'm Josh.
And there ain't been shit going on this week.
I'm also Earl Grey.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just pretend he ain't say Josh. I want you guys, honestly, again, I'm really hoping that you guys start interacting with us on social media. Just come at Josh. Like, make him feel bad about every time he calls himself Josh. Tell him Josh is not a very entertaining name.
You know how fucked up that is? To be born with the name and to hear...
Steven! My name is Steven!
I call you Steven every day.
And I hate it, and I wish you'd stop.
I'm gonna continue.
This is the Bronx Project Podcast. Bye. Shit.
It's still recording. I get it later, though.
You should get that part in there. It's still recording. I got a piece so